Have you ever wondered why some people seem to move through life with a quiet sense of direction? As if they're guided by something invisible, not louder, not smarter, just clearer. You see their success, you see the results, but you rarely see how they built it. Not the glamorous parts, not the luxury, but the small, almost invisible habits done when no one is watching. Today, let's explore those hidden habits. The ones millionaires practice quietly, gently, almost spiritually. The ones you don't hear about, but once you understand them, you'll never see success the same way again. Millionaires don't start their mornings fast. They start slow, very slow. While most people jump out of bed, grab their phone, scroll through noise and chaos, millionaires sit in stillness. The first 7 minutes, no talking, no rushing, just breathing, becoming aware of the day like a sunrise gently entering a room. Why? Because clarity is not found in movement, it's found in silence. They begin the day by aligning their mind before aligning their schedule, like tuning an instrument before playing a song. Have you ever tried sitting quietly before touching your phone? Just 7 minutes. You might be surprised how different your day feels. Most people start the day with 10 priorities. Millionaires start with one. One task, one mission, one thing that, if completed, the day becomes a victory. It's a habit rooted in psychology. When the brain experiences early success, it gains momentum. And momentum builds confidence. And confidence drives action. Millionaires know this, so they don't chase everything. They pick the first domino and let it knock down the rest. Here's something surprising. Millionaires have a dedicated hour every week where they do something uncomfortable. Not dangerous, not reckless, just uncomfortable enough to stretch the mind. Could be reading about a topic they don't understand, taking a meeting with someone far more intelligent, learning a skill that intimidates them, or reflecting deeply on a painful truth they've been avoiding. Why do they do this? Because growth lives on the other side of discomfort, and millionaires don't wait for challenges to come. They seek them. It's like entering a cold shower. Shocking at first, but afterwards you feel alive. Most people track their goals. Millionaires track their patterns. Every evening, just before bed, for only 5 minutes, they perform something I call the quiet audit. What drained me today? What energized me? What did I avoid? What did I improve? Not to judge themselves, but to understand themselves. Because success is not built on effort alone. It's built on awareness. It's like adjusting a ship's direction by 1 degree. Small, almost invisible, but over time it changes the entire destination. This habit is rarely talked about, but it may be the most powerful of all. Millionaires practice generosity every single week, not as charity, not for show, but as a reflex. They mentor, they give advice, they share opportunities, they help someone without expecting anything back. Why? Because giving sharpens abundance, and abundance attracts abundance, like lighting someone else's candle without losing the flame of your own. And in some quiet way, this habit keeps them grounded, human, connected. You would think millionaires plan their next day in the morning, but many of them do it at night. Before sleeping, they lay out the next day like a calm river preparing the path for tomorrow's flow. Clothes ready, tasks organized, decisions removed, mental clutter cleared. It's a psychological technique. When the mind knows what tomorrow looks like, it rests deeply. And when the mind rests deeply, it performs like a sharpened blade the next day. This habit turns chaos into clarity, and clarity into power. None of these habits are dramatic. None require extreme discipline. None require wealth. In fact, most millionaires began these habits long before they had money, because money is not what creates these habits. These habits are what create the money. And maybe, just maybe, the difference between where you are and where you want to be is not a massive breakthrough. Not luck, not timing, but small, invisible choices repeated quietly day after day. Tonight, as you lie down, Ask yourself a gentle question. What tiny habit can I begin tomorrow that my future self will thank me for? Not something big, not something loud, just something small, consistent, and true, because success is not a storm. It's a breeze, soft, subtle, almost unnoticed, until one day you look around and realize it has changed everything. And that journey, your journey, can begin with one simple habit. Whenever you're ready, begin.